name is Deirdre. I live in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, and this is my small or cosy apartment. Even though it's a one bedder rather than a studio at 40 square metres, which is about 430 square feet, it's still a small space. Therefore, I've needed to plan my storage well. I also love watching small apartment style videos and wanted to make one of my own. I sort of was hoping to look as good as some of these young girls that do these tiny house, cosy apartment videos, but obviously I'm a little bit older, so I just give up on that. Anyway, I won't talk about every item I own or where I got it from. Like, most of my stuff is either from IKEA, the lounge and the sort of chair is from Fantastic Furniture, and a lot is from Vinnie's, which is an op shop sort of in Australia. And sort of being an op shop, many of the items are actually one-offs anyway, so you have to sort of keep making visits to try and source things. Basically, the area that this place is in is a great area. There's lots of cafes and restaurants, and it has a beach. It's warm and sunny and has a real mix of housing, a lot from the turn of the 19th, 20th century, sort of 1920s, 30s, right up to sort of housing that was built yesterday. I've been here about sort of 18 months now. So I've had time to sort of get it all right, and I've spent COVID here, including working from home, which meant I had to set up an office in this cosy apartment. Basically, I'm on the ground floor. There's a shared courtyard right outside my front door. I have a table and chair just under my lounge and window, so there's a little sort of outside area, and then outside the back door is sort of a 1 metre, 3 foot wide area that I can just sort of put some plants, a table and a chair, so it's almost like a very tiny backyard. So what I'm going to do first is simply show you around, and then I'll go through some of my bits and pieces, including storage. So here it is. We've looked around the courtyard, I'll now show you around the apartment. This is the floor plan. I'll start with the lounge room, going in an anti-clockwise direction, then we'll go into the bedroom, and again I'll show you around in an anti-clockwise direction. After that, we'll go back through the lounge room, down the hallway and into the kitchen, where I'll show you in a clockwise direction, followed by the office and the bathroom area. Then we'll take a peek out the back and then back in through to the front door. And that is the quickest tour of my apartment. Now what I'll do is I'll show you a few things, including my favourite bits and pieces, and also how I've incorporated storage and made areas multifunctional as well as bits of furniture multifunctional. So first it will be the lounge room. The table folds out for use and a way to save space. It's also got drawers at the side to store things. Chest which doubles as a coffee table, so heaps of room underneath to put linen, all sorts of perspex on the top to turn it into a coffee table. There's baskets underneath the TV cabinet to store things. Good place to place a bed for me to sleep when a guest stays. The chair can go into the bedrooms. Now for the bedroom. Plenty of space under the bed to put things, or a trundle bed for a guest. And this is your usual wardrobe with lots of hangers, shelves and drawers. Won't open that, it's pretty boring in there. These containers are made to go under the bed. 4 will fit under a single bed and 6 under a double. Got these from Kmart. And here I've got plenty of storage baskets and shelves to get more storage. I have a basket for each group of items, for example a photography gear basket, and then I've got some open cubes for books, ornaments and jewellery. And now for the other end of the unit, starting with the kitchen. Removable shelving creates more storage. It's amazing, it actually doubles the storage. And shelves for plates also gives more room for storage as well, and it helps with getting plates out quickly without having to lift up piles of other plates. For the bathroom. Oh, kitty litter. We all hate that part of having a cat, don't we? Yep, since filming this I actually went and bought a shelving unit for the loo, so you'll find some of this will show the shelving unit and some won't. But again, great for storing light things like toilet paper. But there's a great storage cabinet, you know, sort of next to the shower. Great for storing loo paper, bits and pieces, shampoos, etc, etc. Should technically be on the other side of the loo, however, there's just not enough space there. Yep, there's a usual storage under the laundry tub. Great for cleaning products, and the bucket won't open that out because it's actually pretty boring itself. Ideally, it would be good to put extra shelves and cupboards on this wall above the laundry area. Deciding whether it's worth doing it now or wait until I renovate the bathroom one day, but that's probably not going to happen for a very long time. But in the meantime, put a small shelving unit on there as well, big enough to take towels. And another great space for a shelf or two. Now for the office area. When COVID hit, I had to find somewhere to work. I didn't want to stick an office in the middle of the lounge room, so I thought, why not the hallway? I've converted a lot of this cupboard into home office storage. Down the bottom I've placed a cabinet which stores stationery, papers and other items. Little tray on top to put more things. There's also a PowerPoint for my computer, light, printer, etc, etc. So I've had to put a power board in. I've put my printer here, works well, gives me easy access, fits nicely. And here's the rest of my office things, books, etc, etc. Now for the other side of my cupboard. This is harder to access, so I store other things here that I don't need as much. and I put the more accessible things on the middle shelf so I can get to them a bit more easily. My desk is pretty standard, ergonomic, gives me enough space to get in and out of the bathroom, and sort of having it opposite the door just gives me that space behind me so I'm not quite so hemmed in. And this here is my board that I can actually store more things, for example papers, bills, pens, phone chargers, glasses, that's reading glasses, and work swipe cards, etc. for when I actually do go into work. Now there are a few things that I'd like to sort of do to this apartment over time. So in the kitchen, I'd like to actually get rid of that centre bench, and this whole back wall I want full of cupboards for storage. With the bathroom, I'd keep the same layout because it's so good. It managed to fit a lot in a very small space, including a laundry. I would put in subweight tiles, I would put a cabinet above the basin for storage, and also shelvings above the laundry tub and above the loo. Other than that, it would be pretty much the same, just updated. With the rest of the hallway, I would look at having a long, narrow, ergonomic type table put in so that I'd have a whole hallway full of desk space. Well, this is the end of the tour of my cosy apartment. Hoping that you enjoyed it and got some good ideas from it. I'm hoping to make some more videos of other apartments that I've lived in the past. So thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.